Greetings, Earthlings! I'm Malakai. Welcome to the Genesis Key. In this video, I'm going to be discussing what the Qur'an says about the Bible, the Muslim response to that, and the Christian response to the Muslim response. And hopefully this time, I won't mess my script up. Okay, so what does the Qur'an say about the Bible? Most honest people would say that the Qur'an and the Bible are not really compatible, and virtually none of one will say that the other is good. Well, while it's true that Islam and Christianity are quite far apart, the Qur'an has quite a bit to say about the Bible that is good. I can't find many online Qur'ans, but I do have some Muslim friends, one of whom has shown me to an online Qur'an, which I'll post a link in the video description. Or if you're watching this on the website, there'll be a description underneath it. I'll be using that version of the Qur'an. Okay, first Quranic verse, it's Surah 3:3, which says, "O beloved, he is the one who has revealed to you this book with truth. It confirms all those books that were revealed before it, and he is the one who has revealed the Torah and the Injil." The Injil is what Muslims call the Gospel. So here we have the Qur'an telling us that it has been sent to confirm the books that Allah revealed before it. It also tells us that among the books that were revealed before the Qur'an are the Torah, that's the first 5 books of the Bible, and the Gospel, that's the message that all men are sinners and deserving of God's wrath, but God sent his Son to die so that all those who believe in him would not face that punishment but go to heaven. So basically Christianity was a revelation from Allah, meaning either Allah is a living contradiction, a liar, or is just not God. Whatever the case, he doesn't really sound like the trustworthy, reliable God who cannot lie that we find in the Bible. Surah 5:43 says, "And how can they accept you as judge while they have the Torah with them, wherein is revealed the commandment of Allah? Yet they turn away from the truth even after that, and they are the ones who will not at all embrace faith." Well, I wonder why the Jews didn't embrace faith in Allah. Probably because the Qur'an tells them that their Torah is a previous revelation from Allah, and that they must use it to judge Islam. Yet Islam contradicts many things that the Torah actually says. For example, Muhammad thought that Mary, that's Jesus' mother, was actually the sister of Aaron, as shown in Surah 19:27-28. The Jews knew this was impossible. Aaron died almost 1,400 years before Mary was even born. How then can Mary and Aaron be siblings? Muhammad actually mistook Aaron's sister Miriam for Jesus' human mother Mary, and the Jews knew this because of their Torah, the Gospel, and their own history books. So what else does the Qur'an say about the Bible? In Surah 5:68 we read, "Say, O people of the book, you are nowhere on the path of religion until you establish the system by enforcing the Torah and the Injil, and whatever has been sent down to you from your Lord. And, O beloved, the book which has been sent down to you from your Lord will certainly provoke rebellion and disbelief among most of them, because of jealousy. So do not grieve over the state of affairs of the disbelievers." The people of the book is how the Qur'an refers to Jews and Christians, hence why it is telling them to enforce the Torah and the Gospel. So here, once again, the Qur'an is advocating the Torah and the Gospel. More than that, it is actually telling us to enforce these 2 books. I don't even know if Muhammad actually knew what these 2 books actually said. I think this is the point when Muhammad should have been glad that the Christian forces weren't really too strong, and that even if they were, the Bible tells us not to fight as the world does, because had the Christians have obeyed the Qur'an, this verse would have told them to destroy Islam. Tess, get down. Oi! I could keep going. The Qur'an believes that the Torah and the Gospel are the revealed word of Allah, that Jews must judge the Qur'an based on the Torah, and that both the Torah and the Gospel should be enforced. This is quite distressing for Muslims, because there are only 2 options. Either deny that the Gospel and the Torah are the revealed word of God, therefore saying that the Qur'an is wrong or lying, or they can accept that the Gospel and the Torah are the revealed word of God, therefore saying that the Qur'an is wrong or lying. Of course, many Muslims go for option 3, claim that the Bible has been corrupted. Since this video is primarily addressing Muslims, I won't be addressing the empirical evidence that this is not true in this video. Keep an eye on the Genesis key, and I'll address that later on. I've already got one video script written on the New Testament authenticity. Yeah, meow to you too. I bet that was fizz. Okay, instead, what I'm going to do is show where the Qur'an says that it is impossible to corrupt the word of Allah. There are two Quranic verses that I personally know of which deny the possibility of corrupting the Gospel and the Torah, assuming, of course, you admit that these are the revelation of Allah. There's Surah 18:27 and there's Surah 6:155. Surah 18:27 says, "And recite that revelation which has been revealed to you from the book of your Lord. There is none who can change his word, nor will you find any place of refuge except in him." Surah 6:155 says, "And the word of your Lord has been perfect in truthfulness and justice. There is no one who can change his words, and he is all-hearing and all-knowing." So, from the verses I have just read out to you in this video, we know that 1. The Torah and the Gospel are the Word of God, and 2. The Word of God cannot be corrupted. In other words, to uphold the Bible corruptions argument, Muslims have to either reject the Gospel and the Torah are the Word of God, therefore saying the Qur'an is wrong or lying, or they have to say that the Word of God can be corrupted, therefore saying the Qur'an is wrong or lying. Anyone else noticing a pattern here? Another problem with the Bible being corrupted argument is that if they say the Bible has been corrupted, who's to say the Qur'an hasn't been corrupted? After all, the Bible was printed on hundreds of pieces of parchment and papyruses, and copied by many scribes over and over again, and is the most remarkably preserved text the planet has ever seen. The Qur'an, however, was written on rocks, pieces of camel bones, and leaves. Even Aisha, the girl Muhammad married when she was 7, admitted that there were parts of the Qur'an missing. Parts that she kept under her bed were eaten by a goat, or some hadiths say it was a domestic sheep. Maybe it's the Qur'an, not the Bible, that was corrupted, and Jesus was right when he said that his word would not pass away, and the gates of hell would not overcome his church. Thank you for watching. God bless.